It's pretty quiet this Sunday. Um, had a few guests come in, but it's been quiet for the most part. The phones haven't rang once since I've been here, so it hasn't. What is this? After 9? It's been 2 hours. The phone hasn't rang at all. I don't know if that's like attributed to the power outage that was going on. So, by the way, I have some videos that I'll be uploading later on this afternoon. Well, they're already uploaded, but publishing, making public. I have some videos I'll be making public this afternoon. So come back to view that content later on. Um, so now it makes sense because in one of the videos I'm going to be making public later on today, and in that one of those videos I was like, all the motels were sold out, all the hotels were sold out, I didn't know what was going on, we had a complete power outage and all the hotels were sold out. So now I understand why all the hotels and motels were sold out, because I just spoke with a guest who extended her stay because she can't go home yet. And I said, you can't go home? And she said, no, because my home is in the area where the fires were. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. I never stopped to think that the people had to evacuate from their houses where that bad fire took place, and they were going to be needing shelter. Not everybody can run to a family member's house, or a friend's house or anything like that. So they ran to the hotels and the motels. So that makes sense. So the people that were evacuated from their homes because of the fire took up the hotel motel space on top of the people that had to evacuate from this one hotel that I was actually at, and had to disperse to other places. And there was a lot of people. So when you have that going on, it makes sense why all the hotels would be crowded or whatever. So people can't go back to their homes yet because they're still trying to clear out the mess, the firefighters, and there's still, I was told, like a heavy gas scent or something going on up there. So these people can't go back home until everything is cleared out from those fires. But so many homes, like I literally spoke to one guest and she was like, my house was like right next to a house that just completely went down, like went up in flames. She was like, but my house was spared, but I still can't go home. And I was like, damn, like it's that deep, y'all. It's that serious. They said those Santa Ana winds. And I was like, well, what started the fire? So everyone has their own, you know, story of what started the fire. Sometimes people start fires, you know what I mean? But you just hope that wasn't the thing. But so there's a few stories swirling around. But then when those Santa Ana winds picked up, baby, it just blew the fire, just blew the fire every which way, and a lot of homes caught on fire. So, but anyway, um, yeah, it was interesting. But it's pretty quiet. Today is Sunday. Um, Not much going on. I didn't do a live yesterday, and I meant to, but I had a lot of other things going on. These past few days have been very crazy. Between the power outage November 6th, and I was actually supposed to be taking time to heal that day, but that didn't happen. And then the 7th, there was still a power outage, and we didn't get a chance to get phone service until like later that afternoon. And then the 8th was crazy. Yesterday was crazy. I don't know. I'm just wondering if when everything is gonna like be back to, I guess, what we consider normal. But oh my God, I have trolls on here. Aw, y'all are so sweet. You said you told them stop being rude. Let them be who they are. Let them be who they are. I find it absolutely hilarious. It is absolutely entertainment for me because, when people show you who they are, you believe them, right? So, no, that stuff doesn't bother me at all. It's entertainment for me. But I appreciate you saying that. No, don't feel bad. It's child. First of all, why are you even on here, right? Why are they even on here? They either know me. Well, a lot of people claim to know me but don't know me. So we'll leave that there. So they either know me and they're being dicks, or they don't know me and they know someone that knows me and they're being dicks for that person. Because there's no reason why a troll would come onto a random person's page just to say dumb shit. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense. Unless you know me or you know somebody that knows me. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? They say if you are not being hated, you're not doing your job. So if I'm being hated, then I'm doing my job and I must be doing it very, very well. So keep trolling, baby. Keep trolling because you're watching me. I'm not watching you. I'm not watching you. But anyway, yeah. So funny. What's beautiful? You said you don't. I know. Y'all are funny. Let me see what some other people said. You are weird. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate not being like everybody else. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. So thank you for calling me weird. I take that as a compliment. I absolutely do. I wouldn't want to be like anybody other than myself. Mm. It's like being in those groups where everybody is all the same. They all talk the same. They all walk the same. They all dress the same. They all act the same. You know, like a mean girl group, right? Everybody in the group is exactly the same. And then they pinpoint the weird one out to pick on, right? Because it makes them feel so much better about themselves, right? So much better about themselves, right? So, yeah, I wouldn't want to be like everybody else. As a matter of fact, I find myself being in a lot of environments where I am the person that is so different that I stick out like a sore thumb. And because I stick out like a sore thumb, everybody else that's exactly the same targets me for it. I'm so used to it. I am so used to it. And you know what? I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. Because what makes me different is what makes me beautiful. And I own that shit. So thank you for calling me weird, Isaiah. I appreciate that. I don't care. I don't. Okay. Well, why are you on here, baby? If you don't care, you must want to look at my face. Is that what it is? You want to look at my face? Because if you don't care, then why are you here? You know? You subscribed, you feel bad? Oh, well, you subscribed because you want to watch me. That's why you subscribed. You want to see when next I post. You must like looking at me. That's why you subscribed. You are crazy. Yeah, that's so funny. That's so funny. You know what's crazy, y'all? Comments like this, I actually feel bad for certain people that receive comments like this, because there are some people, especially like kids, right? Teenagers, adolescents, kids. There are a lot of kids that are online that get bullied, and they don't know how to handle that. They're not mentally equipped to handle being trolled, being bullied, and things like that. And it gets to a point where they actually believe the people that are saying these horrible, hateful things to them, right? Because they're not mentally strong enough to realize that it's not true, number one, and they don't have enough self-love to fight against it, right? So I really do feel bad for kids that are online that get bullied, because it happens a lot. It happens more than we realize, and in some cases kids end up killing themselves because of it. So if it makes you feel good to come on here and troll my page and say these hateful, horrible things, these same things that kids commit suicide over, you must not think much about yourself, like at all. You must like have a really miserable life. And like a family, like my grandma was saying, they doing all that on a Sunday? Because my grandmama, she all about church, going to church on every Sunday. Church is every Sunday. So, if you raise in sin, as she called it, raising sin, which is like raising hell. You raising sin, doing all that raising sin on a Sunday? That's crazy that I always repeat my grandmama's words. So I know that that's something that's just going to follow me all throughout the rest of my life. Because I always repeat what she says. It's so funny. So yeah, you gay. I thought men were gay. Women aren't gay. Men are gay. Aren't men gay? And if you look up the word gay in the dictionary, it actually means happy. So if you say I'm gay, then I'm happy. Okay? This is so funny. I told you, this is entertainment for me. What do you mean another moderator just handled this? How are people moderating my shit that I did not make moderators? I'm still trying to understand that one. It's almost like someone is in the background taking control of my page, taking control of my YouTube channel, and it's my channel. How are you able to take control of my YouTube channel, and it's my channel? I create the moderators. Somebody else doesn't create the moderators. And if somebody is in the background making people moderators without my permission, and this is my channel, that only means that you are proving right here on this live that you have hacked my account, that you're doing something to my YouTube channel that is more than likely prohibiting views, that's prohibiting subscribers. I'm gonna need y'all to stop that. That's illegal. Hi, Mr. Jonathan. I'm gonna be right there. So, need you to sign here. And then today's date is the 10th. Let me react. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a great day. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to stop that. That's illegal. You're not supposed to be hacking into people's accounts and I already know that there's like content thieves out there and people that steal things that they're not supposed to, that they didn't create. It doesn't make sense. A lot of people just don't create their own stuff. Why do you gotta take somebody else's creations? It doesn't make sense to me at all. It's like, do you not know how to be creative? And if you don't know how to be creative, then you're in the wrong field. You definitely shouldn't be, you know what I mean? If you like, there's so many people that go on people's pages and take their videos and their pictures and they create whole other like YouTube channels and create whole other social media sites with other people's content. I can't tell you how many times I've been on TikTok and I just saw random pages, like they just literally take a person's picture, create a new um, site, channel, or whatever, and then try to push it as if it's really them. And then got people out there thinking that the real channel is the doppelganger, the copycat, and that they're the real channel, which is bullshit. Like I'm pretty sure it's somebody out here who is well, it's always somebody pretending to be somebody. That's called identity theft. It's ridiculous. I'm the real channel. She's the fake. But you know what's crazy? Because you could never go head to head with me. You could never go toe to toe with me. You could never. Because if somebody asked you to produce right on the spot, to create content right on the spot, to write something right on the spot, to compose music right on the spot, to write a song right on the spot, to do spoken word right on the spot, to edit videos right on the spot, to record all kind of stuff that I do. I do a lot. Yes, I do. You could never go head to head with me trying to prove to somebody that my shit is your shit. You could never, baby. And that's why I rest assured. That's why I am so confident in my shit, because I know I'm the creator of my shit. And that if the copycat were to stand right next to me, it would be so obvious who the fake one is. So obvious. You could never. I know you want to. You could never. Try me. You could never. Anyway. What? What's the trophies for? That's not. Kaden. She said, I say, I bet your dad doesn't even love you. Oh my God. Y'all are on here arguing. No problem solved with this, is we don't want a president that has no idea about our politics at the present level or how he works or the people in the country. Wait, so that's why y'all attacking me? Y'all attacking me over President Trump? Come on, y'all. Come on now. Let's be mature about this. How many times have presidents been chosen that other people did not elect and they just had to deal with it? Come on, y'all. You're not ugly, you're pretty. What? Y'all crazy. You have two people that are watching. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. You know, this is a democracy. America's Best Value Inn, how can I help you? Okay, I'll do my best. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No, I wouldn't say we're close to Malibu Pier. I would say we're probably about 30 minutes drive on a, without traffic. Yeah, we're not close to, I mean, it'd be about a 30-minute drive, give or take the traffic, but. Oh, okay. No, we don't have breakfast. We used to, but ever since COVID happened, they stopped serving breakfast. So we just have coffee and tea in the morning starting at 7 a.m. However, we do have a Denny's diner that's right in the same parking lot and it's open 24/7. Okay. Okay, and is this for one king bed or two queen beds? Okay, well, they're queen. Two queen beds. Smoking or non-smoking? Okay, no worries. So it is showing at 107 and the tax is bringing it to 121.87. So it does look like you have a better deal there. No worries. Okay, bye. She's like, yep, I'm going to book online. So yeah, y'all stop that. That's not cool. Like everyone is not going to get their choice of president. You know what I mean? So for instance, right, I just was talking about somebody potentially hacking my account, or and messing up my subscriber count, and blocking my views, and how my TikTok account has been oppressed. Like I did an actual video on that, right? So the new elect president, Trump, spoke yesterday live, and he actually spoke out about social media censorship, and how he's totally against social media censorship, and how he's totally against social media shadow banning, and how he's totally against, because he said this is a democracy and it's free speech. And it's not right that there is this agenda that has been put in place by a lot of Democrats to censor social media and to shadow ban people from speaking and saying certain things. And it's been happening a lot. A lot of people have been complaining about being shadow banned on TikTok, being shadow banned on YouTube. I'm one of those people that have been complaining about those things. And he just spoke out yesterday saying that that shit is going to come to an end. That freedom of speech is exactly what it is, and you're not supposed to be blocking people's social media pages, hacking people's social media pages, and banning people for speaking what they feel is truth to them. So, to an extent, like he totally spoke that he's against, like, hate talk and discriminatory talk and stuff like that. Like he feels that hi, how are you? You need any help? Okay, okay, hold on, y'all. Be right back. Hi, I can help you. Okay, no worries.
Okay, I'm supposed to check out today.
Okay.
I wanted to stay one more day.
Okay, and
237.
okay. And the name?
Stella Costa.
Okay, so it looks like you did book through a third party online. Did you want to book again through the third party, or did you want to come in as like a walk-in with the walk-in rate? Just to let you know, there are better discounts online.
Okay, so how do I go to, because I didn't do it.
Somebody did it for you.
Of the fire, so I called and someone did it for me.
Okay, no worries. So let me. Okay. Okay, so the walk-in rate is showing 97, and the tax brings it to 110.48.
Okay, so third party will be how much?
Huh?
Third party.
Third party? Well, I mean, someone called in and said they were seeing discounts for like 68 and $70. Okay. I don't know if that's with tax or without, but the third parties always give better discounts online. Right. It's always less expensive than the walk-in rates.
Right.
So I don't know if you want to get somebody to book again for you.
Can I do it myself?
You can absolutely do it yourself.
Okay, so I just go into Expedia and just book it?
Expedia, Priceline, Booking.com. What else? Agoda. There's a lot of different ones. People usually just find the best rate for them, and then they go ahead and book it. Like they reserve it with their card. So you can reserve it and pay with your card, so it's prepaid, or you can, reserve it with a card and pay at the property in cash, however you want to do it.
Okay, I'll pay right here with the cash.
Okay, no worries. And then when you do it, it'll take about 10 minutes to hit our system.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll be a little wait.
So just go on the guest. That'll be a lot of money savings.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is a lot of savings. That's why people usually go online.
Get 15. So get $15 if I download. That's good.
Hi.
Can you pick up?
Okay, no worries. Hi, how can I help you?
Can we request another towel for room 116?
Of course.
And small towel and
The whole, the caboodle.
the dog.
Caboodle, I got you.
Yeah.
Let me see what we have. Okay. Towels back here. We ran out of the big towels. So when housekeeping comes in, I can have housekeeping send another set to the room. Did you want to take this though, just in case?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Did you need any tissue?
109. Yeah, tissue, yeah.
Okay, 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Just 1?
2.
2? Okay, gotcha. I gotta get some more tissue too.
So you need to have for 109.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
No worries, have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Have a good day.
You too, thank you. Okay, so put that down really quick, y'all. 10. 109. Who is this? Hi, how are you?
She dropped 118.
119?
Yeah, close
Okay.
enough.
Everything was okay?
Yep.
All right,
Thanks,
awesome.
Mom.
Thank you. Have a good one. Oh, let me see. Ah, in my age group. And the same sign as me. That's so funny. Wait, where he live? Ah, he coming far. Okay. But anyway. Ain't nobody famous. You said surviving. Barely. Barely. How are you maintaining? Are you surviving or thriving? No, I was talking to somebody else.
Oh.
Are you surviving or thriving? Because I'm surviving. I'm trying to get to the thriving part, okay? Again. Okay? What made you come on here all of a sudden? How'd you find me? How'd you find me? This is new. I'm not used to this right here. Unless y'all been hiding behind anonymous accounts all this time and just didn't tell me. Right? Okay, so we in the same boat then? Be careful now, 'cause we're gonna start looking you up. Who is this? Where did he come from? He's so crazy. What you doing? Where are you at? Where you at? Child, I gotta dye my edges, child. Oh yeah. And you just decided to look for me? Why you decided to look for me? You couldn't find me anywhere else, huh? I'm always all over social media. Stop saying where you at. Stop saying where you at. You been looking? Oh yeah.
So I had 68 for the management.
Okay, that's a good deal.
So you just book it like that. Is that how you do it?
As long as it's you got the right name of the hotel, you have the right dates.
Is it
So coming in on booking for the 10th for however many days you're gonna do. What else? Make sure your name is under the guest name space. Yeah. And then as soon as you book, it's gonna send you a confirmation to your email address.
Okay. So a one bed, I guess, here.
Mm-hmm. One king bed, non-smoking. And you can stay in the same room. We're just extending it for you.
Right.
Okay.
So plus tax and fees, $76.
That's still a lot cheaper.
It's still watching when I check in. My name is on there.
Good.
Phone number, yes. So I just click resume. Complete. To continue, please correct the 6 errors. These errors. Some errors.
That is kind of crazy. I miss making my candles. I miss it so much.
Say again?
Oh no.
So it doesn't give me a place to just pay here. It's like it's asking for a debit card.
So it's just asking you to pay through the card?
I think that's what it's asking.
It's not. It's not giving you the opportunity to pay at the property.
Let me see. It keeps coming in the zero.
That's interesting. Some of them do, some of them don't, but many of them do allow you to pay at the property.
Monthly payment, click to pay, Apple Cash, PayPal. Oh, this is basic.
Okay.
To continue, please complete find this now from errors, which means I have to put a credit card on it. It looks like I can't pay. Yeah.
It doesn't say pay at property?
This is the payment.
Okay, payment method. Monthly payments, click to pay. Yes. Oh, sorry. She's like, motion code. Yeah, it's not. Who did you go through?
Expedia.
Expedia. Okay. Huh. And I'm surprised because Expedia usually will give you an option to pay at the property. So that's interesting. Let me see. Protect your. Huh. That's interesting. The only other way I would say that you would be able to do it at the pay at the property is if you physically called them and asked them to reserve it for you with a debit card or a credit card, and then tell them, well, I'm going to pay at the property, so set it up that way. But that sucks to even have to go through all of that.
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't see an option on there, and they usually do give you one.
Right.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Morning.
Buenos dias, Edema. Okay.
Hey.
Hold on, y'all. Gracias. Oh, I was one day on candles. Yeah, that is crazy that candles popped up because I haven't made candles in a while, but my information about my candles is still up. Like my Instagram page is still up, the Honey Child's Beeswax candles, and it's some stuff that's still up about my candles. I miss making my candles. I tried to talk to you on your other live you did recently. I didn't see you. I didn't see your name. Even though you have channels.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Oh, okay. But I thought because I already did it, I just used the Apple Cash to pay.
Oh, it's like to prepay?
Yeah.
Okay. But every place else is like basically because
So
of
I was gonna go to the Palms are sold out.
yeah. It came through for you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I just said, all right, I'll stay with them.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
You got candles though, right? Do you have no candle?
My cell phone was mine.
Girl.
Yeah, and then there was no Wi-Fi, so whatever I got was what I got.
Yeah, my phone didn't work at all.
Yeah.
My phone was completely like done. I couldn't get on Cash App. I couldn't order a Lyft. I couldn't do anything.
Well, yeah, I was lucky to have to be able to get my Uber from Cameroon.
Yeah.
So, but when I got here, couldn't
Dead.
talk to nobody.
Me neither. It was dead.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Carson, do you have your ID? I was trying to pull it, but it's not showing up here.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry about that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was like, in all my years of having this phone service since 2006, my phone has never went haywire like that before.
Wow.
Where I couldn't call anybody, I couldn't text anybody, I couldn't get in my Cash App, I said, well, how am I, what?
Everybody was scared. So
Like, is this an experiment?
I went for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm gonna go this way. No traffic light all the way. I was scared for my life.
It was dark.
And then I got to what was that? On the other side.
Okay. Yeah, I know the Palms.
That they have generator. So I was able to use their Wi-Fi and plug in my phone and be able to call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, I'm okay. It's just that there's no electricity.
Nothing.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the apocalypse over here. It's like, what?
I can't get to my ID yet. So.
I bet you people will start stocking up on candles now.
Oh yes. My friend is like, the next day she's like, you want my flashlight?
Yeah,
And
flashlight,
said, sure.
candles.
And then her flashlight, she brought it out, it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's no barrier. Like, okay, that tells me, no. So finally, I did, thank God.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay. All right, and I gave you your reactivated key card, and you are all set, Miss Carson.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Thanks for staying with us. I guess you said, well, I really don't have a choice.
I'm still hoping that she'll say, okay, because you stayed here 2 nights in the dark, you get 1 more day.
I know they were doing that down the street. They were like offering complimentary,
Right.
days or whatever.
That's what I was expecting. I told her, she says, no, there's nothing.
Oh.
I asked the Indian lady.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No.
I thought they only tested it. Isn't it you and the husband and all disabled and just managing or something?
Okay.
So, but who do you talk to? Because I thought they were the owner of the hotel.
Yeah, the owner is not here often, but he does come through every now and again, like to check on things, but isn't like he's not here.
Right.
Yeah.
So how can I talk to him? Because 2 nights with no electricity, no hot water, at least give us 1 night free.
Are there any business cards? I don't see any more business cards.
Just to make you feel good about being here.
No, I understand. Let me see. Uh, hmm. I don't, normally we have business cards that are up there, but I don't see them right now. So I will just give, these are two different. I get your number from family. What do you mean you want to get my number? You don't have my number? Wait a minute. Where's all this coming from? This is what I'm trying to understand. Where is all this coming from all of a sudden? Where is all of this coming from all of a sudden? What, the last time I think I spoke to you and talked to you was, hi, how can I help you?
I want to know how much was it for another night.
Okay, let me see. Okay. And you're already here, right? What's the room?
123.
All right, let's see. Okay, it's showing 99 and the tax brings it to 112.76. But if you were to go through a third party like Expedia, Booking.com Priceline, I know they have cheaper.
Like Hopper,
Huh?
or like Hopper.
What's Copper?
Hopper.
Hopper?
Yeah, it's an app for like motels.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't heard of that one. But yeah, they have all kinds. You can more than likely get like a cheaper rate through there if you don't want to pay the walk-in rate.
All right, so.
Okay?
Yeah,
No worries. Somebody came out the woodworks to look at some strange these spies going on around here, y'all. Anyway, what was I about to say? Yeah, why don't you have my why don't you have my phone number? Wait, do I even have your phone number? I know everybody's phone number is in those chat rooms, right? But I think I was added to the chat room by my mother, but my mother picks and chooses when she wants me to be in the chat room and when she don't want me to be in the chat room. So sometimes I'm not in the chat room. And then sometimes I am. Sometimes she just keep me out for a long time and, whatever. And the only reason why I know that is because out of the blue, I'll start seeing conversation between y'all or whatever. And then I won't see it for like a really, 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 really long time. So she picks and chooses when she wants me to be in the chat room and when she don't want me to be in the chat room. I don't know why she do it. That's why I just told her, I was like, well, just keep me out. Just keep me out since because I don't know, unless it's like a control thing where she just like to have the control to be able to, monitor and keep people in and out as she she fits. I don't know. It's very strange to me. But so normally I just ignore it because I just feel like it's like a game being played or something. But as far as I know, my number is in the chat because she picks and chooses when she puts me in and she puts me out. But I really don't be nowhere. I'm trying to be there for family events. Family events. Well, I'm all the way over here on the West Coast. So, it's hard for me to it was frozen for a minute. I had to help housekeeping, but it wasn't evil eyes that day. It probably was me begging in my mind for you to open your messages back. Huh? What do you mean? Open my messages back. What are you talking about? This is very strange. This whole conversation is strange. I don't know what's going on, but this whole conversation is strange. I had an interesting conversation with my dad yesterday. That was very interesting. Very interesting. So I don't know. And now you popping up on my live. I don't know what's going on. I'm not used to family members popping up on my social media sites. And if y'all do be on my social media sites, y'all probably be on there anonymously and y'all just don't tell me. But I'm not used to family being on my social media sites and stuff and joining in and commenting and all that stuff. Normally it's just people that don't know me, strangers and things. That's where I get the majority of I get the majority of my support from strangers. People just kind of see me online and they're just like, hey, we like you. You're cool. We're going to follow you or, subscribe or whatever. But, oh, hey, Miss Mr. Delvalar. But, but it's cool to see you on here. And, it's making me wonder what's going on. I ain't going to lie. It's making me wonder what is going on. And if there is something that I need to know about. That's what is making me wonder. I already know that there are things that's going on that I'm not being told about. That I know for a fact. That I know for a fact. Jackie not speaking up about some things, but she gonna have to eventually. So my dad was kind of filling me in yesterday on some stuff. That really well. You in what? Y'all a mess. Y'all are a mess. Yeah, and then your mama texted me as if she was texting Aunt Leola, and that was strange. That was on the 6th. That was on November 6th. Your mama texted, said, happy birthday, Leola in heaven, bye, with like an angel emoji or something like that. And I'm like, why is Aunt Kim texting me as if she talking to Aunt Leola? Aunt Leola passed on, number one. And number two, why is Aunt Kim texting me as if I'm Aunt Leola? Saying bye and stuff like that. That was on November 6th. And Aunt Kim don't text me. The last text I think I saw in my phone between me and Aunt Kim was like last year sometime. So I texted her back and was like, you are texting the wrong number saying this. And I was like, I don't know if it's an accident. I said, or maybe it's not an accident because you normally don't text me anyway. So you just texted me out of the blue. Texting me as if I am, the deceased person is interesting. I was like, and then she said, and then the text literally said, bye. Bye with an angel emoji. That was November 6th. A lot of strange things happened November 6th. But that was from your mama. Just to let you know. That was your mama that texted me. A lot of strange things happened on November 6th. A lot of strange things. So I'm going to be publishing some videos later on today in regards to a lot of strange things that have been transpiring, okay? So make sure y'all tune in later on. As soon as I said that, a horn went off like, oh shit. Anyway, so tune in later on to that. And then y'all be able to see what I'm talking about in regards to all the strange things that's been going on. I gotta really, a lot of strange things going on. A lot of family secrets. A lot. A lot of family secrets. Some folks ain't right. Some folks just ain't right. Okay. And those people know who I'm talking about when I say that. Put it like this: if they feeling guilty when I say that, that's because they are. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, whatchamacallit got it. Okay. Okay, she'll bring it back. But anywho, come on, you see me. Shoot, I'm in this is the struggle life. I just make it look good for some reason. I don't know. People always think I am A-okay because I smile and I keep it moving. I keep moving forward, whatever I have to do. Everybody's just like, oh, she's okay. She's good. Everybody else got everybody else, but she's all right over. She's yeah. But I mean, what else am I supposed to do? So I move forward is what I do best. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just because a person is always strong doesn't mean that they like to be strong all the time. You know what I mean? Well, actually, I do like to be strong all the time. Strong is in my last name, so I guess I kind of don't have a choice. Kind of don't have a choice. It is in my last name. Maybe it's a good thing it is. I sure live up to it. I sure live up to my last name, I tell you that much. I sure live up to it. Test 10, okay, so, oh, I thought I put her in there already. Oops, I guess not. I guess not. Yes, oh, yeah, oh, you were on there? Were you on there when I was actually live though? Or did you watch the recording afterwards? Because I didn't see you. I didn't see your name pop up on the live when I was like physically live, unless I just didn't see it. Yeah, I fell. I sure did fall on live. I sure did fall and busted up my knee. Ooh, it was bleeding through my pants and everything. And then it was like lumpy on my left knee and I didn't really feel it. I thought I was okay. But then when I woke up the next day, my whole body was achy and everything. I was like, damn, that fall messed me up. But I didn't even have time to like heal and recover myself because the day that I thought I was going to be able to do that was November 6th. And unfortunately, that's when all hell broke loose with like the power outage and and all that crap, and people having it at my place where I was at, the motel I was at, they evacuated people, and it wasn't even a fire over here, but they like kicked everybody out. I think it was the only motel that kicked everybody out because all the other surrounding motels, they allowed their guests to stay, and they even allowed other like new people to come in. But my motel where I was at was the only one that told everybody they had to go, evacuated everybody. And some people were calling 211 asking, what are we supposed to do? Where are we supposed to go? And because a lot of places were saying they were sold out and stuff. And 211 was like, they're not supposed to do that. That's illegal. 211 was like, they're not supposed to, especially during like an outage, like a catastrophe, they're not supposed to tell the guests that they have to leave. And I was like, that kind of makes sense because all the surrounding motels and hotels weren't telling their guests to leave, and they were accepting people in. And a lot of the places around, motels were around, they had power out. They didn't have power either. So a lot of the places were completely pitch black. Pitch black. Do you hear me? Like I went to Motel 6 because it allowed me to book a room, right? I went to Motel 6. It was pitch black. You couldn't even see the room doors, the numbers, nothing. You couldn't see nothing. You couldn't see the pool. You couldn't see nothing. That's how dark it was. And the lobby, the only way the little bit of light that was in the lobby was on was because they had a generator directly outside the lobby that was super loud, that was running so that power could be inside of the lobby area. Everywhere else was pitch black. The streets was pitch black. Just like I was talking to a guest earlier today, I said, if you were out in the street and you didn't have a flashlight, nobody would see you. Nobody would even have known that you were in the street. In one of my videos the other day, I said it was almost a perfect night to get murked. like you talking about the perfect night for some Hunger Game type shit going on. That was like the perfect night for that, for some shit to go down. Do you know what I mean? That's how dark it was in the street. So imagine being evacuated or kicked out of a hotel and told that you have to leave, and then you not being able to get a room anywhere, and then you're subjected to the pitch black street. And then the motel I went to that allowed me to book, I get there and they're like, oh no, we're sold out. I'm like, what you mean you sold out? I said, I just booked it. They were like, I don't know why they keep allowing people to book because it's sold out. So I'm walking around with a busted knee, busted knees, body aching, trying to recover. I mean, I couldn't recover. And then the 7th, it was still more BS. And then the 8th, I kind of got myself together, but not really. So I had to take off on the 9th. I said, I have to try to fully get myself together because this is crazy. This is crazy. But anyway, you know, stuff happens. Everything happens for a reason, right? I guess. Me and the guests were talking earlier. We was like, it's always like an apocalypse. Like, what the heck was going on? No phone, nothing. So, yeah, it was really, really crazy that night. Really crazy. Very crazy. But that was the only place to tell everybody they had to leave. All the surrounding hotels and motels, they didn't do that. It was just the one I was at where everybody had to get the out. So that was interesting. It was quite interesting, if I don't say so myself. Quite interesting. I want some breakfast. Can y'all cook me some breakfast and bring it to me, please? Some pancakes, some eggs and bacon, hash browns. That sounds like a Denny's breakfast, actually. That's what it sounds like. Oh, he was joking because I said it was okay. Yeah, I said I got the evil. I said, yeah, I got the evil eye, child. So I fell. Somebody must have been giving me the evil eye because I sure did fall or whatever. But, you know, I made a joke out of it like I always do. Set an alarm in the hand for your life. Well, I hope you are subscribed to the channel. I usually go live every day. So subscribe to All Baddies Got a Story, because goodness knows I always got a story. I got a lot of stories. Subscribe to my music channel. It shows as a featured channel on this page at That Girl Shanda, where you get a lot of my original music compositions, my spoken word. Everything is my voice narrated in the background. It's my original music, all that good stuff. So subscribe to that channel and subscribe to my podcast. The link is in my profile. Subscribe there. I got a couple of episodes in my podcast folder where you can like listen to it, check it out. If you vibe with it, definitely subscribe to the pod. And there are links to just a lot of other places, a lot of other my social media site spaces where you can find more of my content and stuff. So everybody subscribe, like and share. It'd be appreciated. But I'm going to get off because it is close to the time where I have to start calling rooms and making sure people are out or asking if they're extending, got to knock doors, all that good stuff. So I appreciate you guys being on here. And it was good talking to you, cuz that shocked me. Your name shocked me. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that at all. So that's it's making me wonder what the hell is going on. What is going on? What's in quotes? What is going on? What is happening? ¿Qué pasa? Anyway, I'm gonna get off y'all. Talk to y'all soon. More than likely, I'm gonna come back on here to do another live because I know it's gonna be something that's gonna happen that's gonna make me want to talk about it. Because these past few days have been crazy, foco loco. Do you hear me? So, and it seems that documenting things nowadays is a real good safety mechanism. So, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Stop it with the horns. She's going off.